Okay, guys. Today we are here to try out this visual novel horror game. I actually, believe it or not, they sent me an email to try out this game, the demo. But it's available, I think it's available for everyone to play. I got an email about it, so I'm very, very happy that the developers sent me an email because it gives me a chance to check out a game that might not have shown up, you know, for a while in my queue. So very excited to try it out. I actually just got this email a couple days ago, so I'm not late on this one. The previous one, I just couldn't do it because I wasn't set up yet in the new place. But here, it's exciting. We're gonna do it. Okay, let's start. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited. I see her in my dreams, her, and that house on the edge of the cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in, but now she's calling me back to the house, wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. Sus. Act 1, welcome home, my love. In the east, a howling whirlwind stirs, far beyond the Hook Port. A port built from the beached ships of Livber? I'm not sure how to say the name. You don't see it, you don't hear it. Yet you know the force it wields, the power that shifts all of Gaia. Okay, that's Greek mythology for sure. For Percy Jackson. Thanks, Percy Jackson. It is a womb where the winds are born, but you are here, eyes closed, standing silently in the twilight. 5 years later, you find yourself at this very door again, waiting, a letter in your hand. Waiting for what? Read the letter. What choice did I have? Let's read the letter. Raindrops splatter on the paper, leaving small wet stains. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from catching the wind. The moonlight, silver and distant, spills through the clouds and glows over the ink. A woman's handwriting, dark and deliberate. You read the lines again and again and again. My love, if you're reading this, it means there's still something of me left in your heart. Like I always told you, death is too far ordinary a thing to separate us. I will bear our children in our home, beneath the place we shared. You should be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot remain unfinished. Come, walk through the darkness, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be. All it takes is courage. All it takes is for you not to fear. I wait for you in the eternity. That's sus. Okay, and it shows up here too. If, you know, it's difficult for you to read the font on the letter. I didn't think it was difficult, but, you know. Could it really be true that Lilith, is she really alive? I have to put an end to this madness. Which side should we take? Should we take, oh, it's the possibility, or should we take, like, denial? I feel like it's gotta be choice-based, right? It's a visual novel. I have to put an end to it. But you're afraid that it's not true. Oh, you're afraid that it is true. Because she has something far more dangerous than a dead soul that you called to her door. Like what? Like memories. Just like this moment right now, waiting in the rain. A memory that brought you here, made you wait. Why here? Why would Lilith have called me here? Where else could it be? This is where you began, the wooden house on the cliffs of Livber's shore. Where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, your first lies, all buried here. This crooked 2-story house was built from your memories. I guess I'll never escape my memories. They'll find me in the end. I'm afraid so. You think your memories live in your mind. Most people do. But they're just fragments, broken off from things around you. They gather in the wind, in the rain, in the sunlight, and in the moon's pale glow. They drift back to you slowly with every breath you take. They fill your body and pull you somewhere else. They truly do. They do it until you're convinced you moved on because they have to. Are you saying I never left this place? Those questions don't matter yet. Neither do the answers I'd give. But in time you'd understand. For now you shouldn't wait any longer in the rain. Let's knock. Meow! Just as you're about to touch the door, you hear Yell's voice from just beyond the threshold. Aww, cute. Oh, he's got wings. The winged cat never quite yours. Never far from you. Its white fur shimmers as if wet from the rain, but from light. It's supposed to be its white fur shimmers as if wet not from the rain, but from light itself. Aww. He cute though, I like him. With a swift leap, it spreads its wings and lands beside you. It shakes the droplets from its coat and sits back on its hind legs. Its orange eyes fix on you, head tilted ever so slightly, curious. Meow? Do you know what's waiting for me in there, my friend? Let's just pet him. He like it. He purred, aw. Yell brushes her head gently against your feet. Then she moves to the door, eyes fixed on it. She traces the frame with her paw, slowly, deliberately. When she's done, her orange eyes turn back to you. Well then. Purr. The wind stops for a heartbeat. You hear the waves slow against the shore. Far in the distance, lightning flashes, bright and sudden. You don't hear it. The raindrops nearly hang in the air, suspended in time. Yell glances back at you, wings spreading wide. Then she sprints into the shadows between the stones. Fate takes you into its arms. Here we go. The door creaks open, but you don't even know what you want to see, do you? The guilt of the past has chased you all the way here, and in the end, your sins have caught up with you. I'm ready to face it. If only you were. As you crack the door open, the air that brushes your face is old, still. The faint sweetness of burned herbs mingles with the scent of distrib? I don't know what that is. Grass. So it's some type of grass. It pulls you back to that festival day, the day you met Lilith, and after that, you see her. Lilith. I don't see anything. Standing in the dim light. See, I'm in a very bright room now. So I can't see anything. Standing in the dim light, as if torn from the very heart of the house, you feel your breath catch. You freeze as a shiver crawls up your spine. It takes you a moment to realize your knees, trembling. Whether from excitement or fear, you can't tell. A whisper escapes your lips. Is there a... okay. There's no option to make it, like, brighter. Lilith. She doesn't see you. Her body leans... okay, there she is. She doesn't see you. Her body leans slightly over the table, arms stretched, fingers delicately trying to light a candle. It is exactly as you remember. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie, and your heaviest sin. You're really alive. Your voice comes out weaker than you expected. Its trembling echo bounces off the rotting wood of the house, and another lifeless question slips from your lips. How? You remember, a warm breeze on a festival night carries the scent of the city far away. You slip away from the crowded street. The evening's crimson light wraps Lilith's hair in like a crown of fire. Okay. The evening's crimson light wraps Lilith's hair like a crown of fire. The noise of the celebration fades behind you. In that moment, you offer her a small bouquet of white, distressed flowers. She gazes into the deepest parts of your eyes. She smiles, tosses her hair back, and asks you the same question. White, distressed flowers. How did you find them? There's nothing I can't find for you. The second one was so a little bit too much for me. There's nothing I can't find for you. A magnificent lie. You told it so well. You even believed it yourself. My love, she looks at you as if she's about to say something. A bitter smile. Silence fills the space between you. So you finally came. 5 years later, how could you have written this letter? With my love for you, of course, with my love. Every letter carried my blood. Every letter carried my blood. Don't tell me you didn't notice. But you knew. I whispered all those words to you before. What I heard back then, it's not the same as what I'm hearing now. These are kind of the same. A bitter smile crosses her face. My love for you never ended, but it's good that you can hear me now, because there's something I have to tell you. Something unfinished from the night you left me for dead. Come, sit. As the candle flame flickers on the table, Lula's smile widens. It stretches into a grin that bears all her teeth. For a moment, you think something shifts in the shadowed parts of her face, but a moment passes, quick and silent. So I could say I'm not going to sit until she gives me an answer, or I could just sit. Usually the basic run, you just comply. The wooden dining table, set with 2 chairs facing each other, is layered with years of dust and the remains of long-forgotten meals. A single candle burns slowly between the plates, its flame trembling with every touch of wind, seeping through the walls. It waits, as if longing to go out and release whatever has been trapped in the darkness. I thought this place would have fallen apart after 5 years. It wasn't exactly in good shape even back then. As long as you remember it, this place won't fall. So yeah, we're probably in our memories somehow, or in our mind, our imagination. Our memories are what hold it together. It could be like a Black Mirror kind of episode. Come now, let's eat. I think you'll like the meal I prepared. You remember the last circuit cycle? I don't know what that means. Bitter cold outside, the windows fogged over, yet the room felt warm, or maybe it was just her smile. You hand her a cup of hot tea and curl under the blanket beside her. She takes a sip and sets the cup on the side table. She pulls you close. She says the tea leaves a taste, sweet at first, then bitter. Just like you, she adds. At first, you don't understand. You simply smile. A strange chill runs through you. You never drink that tea again. Oh, she's closer. Something could appear here. I feel like that would be interesting. Also, I'm kind of vibing with like the art style here. You can tell that it's like hand drawn, like painted. That's just cool looking. You know, you don't really see that too often. I know Scarlet Hollow's very much hand drawn, but it's like cartoonist kind of drawings. It's not this style. So this is like refreshing. It's different. It's cool. I did everything I could to make tonight perfect. I wanted some things to be flawless for our reunion. After all it's been, she pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died, didn't you? I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls. We had to bring our souls together and bind them with that alchemical ritual. You expected me to pay the price for your madness. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. So, the idea of Lilith here, is it to be like Is it like the, like going back in like old Christianity, like Lilith and Lucifer kind of vibes? Or is it like just they're just using that name? Like I'm wondering if it's like, they did mention Gaia or Gaia at the beginning, which is, that's Greek. I don't think Lilith is Greek. But could be. I mean, I'm not like super, I don't know every single detail ever, but I know a good deal from my intense reading of Percy Jackson as a child. I read all the books. Like I read the whole original series, and then I read the whole Heroes of Olympus series. And I did research on it, you know, and like I really loved it when I was young. So, yeah, but I'm definitely not like a scholar of Greek philosophy and work, so I don't know. Okay. Maybe I should have said yes that night. Maybe everything was already broken and I just could not see it. So I could say yes, or I could say, look, I had a reason for not doing it. Let's go against the grain a little bit here. It moves it all the way to the bottom. Okay. The rusty fork freezes in your hand for a moment. As the silence stretches, Lila's breathing deepens. Ha. Ha ha ha. My madness. I offered you love. Only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't replace it, but you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond eternity. You betrayed me. Did you think I would know when I told you about the black alchemy ritual? When I spoke of binding our souls together to crown our love? You saw my blood, heard my screams. You saw me vanish into the darkness of the water. I'm so confused. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, and with something darker still, something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples, as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. Ooh, that's gross. You can't tell if it's real, or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. No, you didn't even know what you wanted. Love has a different meaning for you. You don't love me, you want to possess me. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems, because in a way, doing this, you're taking away, like, the separate person. Like, you're making one person, like, you know what I mean? So right now, I kind of have the ability to make my own decisions, but who's to say what's gonna happen if we're bound together, kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of sus. I don't know. It breaks my heart that you think it could be that simple. You don't understand. I never want to possess you. Not then, not now. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. But it's far too late for that now. Your madness will be the end of both of us. It already has. But this isn't my madness. It's your cowardice. Go on, eat. I don't know how to say that. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. I don't even know what this is. Should I look it up? I don't know. Some stuff about cannibalism came up, so maybe it's like a person. I don't know. You've gone completely mad. After the festival where we first met, and that first night, you told me you loved me. We saw whatever this is. Remember? It was magnificent. Maybe it's not something I'm supposed to know. Maybe it's just something that is in the world of the game that they created. Its mane was long and beautiful. See, that makes me think it could be like something like Greek mythology, but I've never heard of it. Its mane was long and beautiful. Do you remember? You remember, don't you? Afterward, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You admired that creature. You kept talking about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane was, how proud its stance was. Did you really think I could tolerate that? Oh, she's jealous of it? That's ridiculous. I think I remember, not the meal itself, maybe, but I remember being happy. Maybe that's why everything that followed hurt so much. But that's why you're here, isn't it? You remember the happiness you felt. Our emotions didn't lie. Yes, you're afraid. Anyone would be, standing before such a truth. But now, there's a new path for both of us. What path? A path away from everyone else, just you and me. A path filled with bright lights, soft and warm bodies, where no mothers, no old guilt, no pointless class divides can tear us apart. Beautiful and untouched by flaws. The woman across from you lifts her fork. I keep expecting to look over and like she is like doing some super creepy smile or something. Like in the corner of my eye, she doesn't look the same as when I look at her. The woman across from you lifts her fork. A drop, dark as blood, falls from the pork meat and onto the porcelain plate. As she opens her mouth, the skin on her cheek stretches, then splits, tearing away from the flesh beneath. Ew. The strip of skin hangs limp, like a withered leaf, exposing the rotted, festering tissue underneath. She doesn't seem to notice. Your beloved remains unaware. I wouldn't say anything. You watch as the skin slackens and finally falls onto the meat on the plate. Lilith hesitates for a moment, then she notices the rotting skin on the meat. She picks it up and presses it back against her cheek. No, not yet. See, maybe she needs us so that she can stay young eternally. Maybe that's what it is. You struggle to breathe. A single drop of cold sweat slides from the nape of your neck down your back. Your eyes search for anywhere else to look, but there's nowhere to escape. In the end, all you can manage is a faint murmur. What's happening here? Are you sure this is alright? Oh, my love, it makes me so happy to see you worry about me. If only you knew, but it's just a small thing, don't worry. She turns her cheek away from you, hiding it. Her hand presses against the rotting flesh. You really are dead, aren't you? There's no point in asking. We should be happy now. Besides, we don't have much time left. I would get up. Do you think you can defy fate? We are created to be one from the very beginning. Neither you nor anyone else can stop it. Never, never, never. We're screwed. As you stand, your head spins, but you steady yourself and head toward the door. Behind you, you hear Lilith's breath catch. Just as your trembling hands reach for the door, Lilith's body wedges itself between you and it. Her eyes, wild and mad, are wide open, her mouth agape. In her hand, she holds the knife she used to cut the meat. You instinctively recoil. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've lost your mind. Listen to me, you don't have to do this. I'm gonna say she's lost her mind, but we've said that already. I'm not finished telling you everything. Everything is ready to unite our souls. We just have to die, both of us, together. Lilith, do you even know what you want? This isn't love. Come to your senses. I'm begging you. I wish I could take this pain away from you. But she's just gonna say, well, you can if you do this, you know? It's not love. But she knows that. She knows that. Both of these, you know, it's not gonna change anything. The candlelight, now on the verge of going out, flickers across the dust-covered paintings on the walls. Each one looks freshly painted, moist and vivid, as if just drawn. The bloody pork meat on the table twitches ever so slightly. I only came here to understand you. Whatever you spoke of in the letter, I came to talk. You're a part of me, in my body, in my heart, in my soul. Do you understand? You belong to me. Ooh. That is just... You know, there really are people out there like that. That think that because you're in a relationship with them. Now she's, you know, I don't know, this could be like way more than that. But they think that because you're in a relationship with them, that you belong to them. Which is just a wild way of thinking, y'all. Totally wild. A twisted grin of terror and madness stretches across her face. The veins on her forehead bulge, the corners of her wide, bloodshot eyes raw and red. Her knuckles bleach white as she clenches the knife with all her strength. She takes a step towards you. Stop. Lila's maddened eyes seem ready to burst from her skull. Her green, tattered dress rises and falls with each ragged breath. It's not green here, though. At least it doesn't look green in this. But you know, this is just a demo. They might have different scenes. You know what I mean? Then suddenly, her skin cracks, like the barren lands caught in an eternal storm on the islands far to the east. Her cheeks, the edges of her lips, her hair, the last standing pieces of her sanity scream at you. Run. Your feet stumble backwards towards some ancient reflex, catching on one of the books scattered across the floor. You fall hard, scrambling on your knees as you crawl deeper into the house. In that moment, you remember the basement, a hidden passage leading from there to the outside cellar door. Basement, I must go to the basement. Let's go to the basement. We can't be separated. There's nothing left. My love. Lila's voice drifts from the darkness of the corridor, rasping from her throat without fully forming. It carries the unsettling distortion of something not of Gaia, something that has only just learned how to speak. You sprint, finally reaching the basement door. With sudden terror, you clutch the cold handle of the basement door. Behind you, footsteps grow louder in the corridor, and you brace for a hand to seize your shoulder, but the hand never comes. As you crack the door open, the stench of damp and the foul of rot of things that should have stayed dead hits you full in the face. You step through, shut the door behind you, and slide the bolt into place. Thick silence and darkness swallow you whole. Close your eyes and accept her? Oh no. This is crazy. Act 2, okay. Echoes deep within. Oh, there we go. This game was born from a 50-day challenge we set for ourselves. A team of 5 friends and 1 cat. The demo was released on day 20 of the challenge. The full version will be available on Steam June 23rd, 2025. Until then, we're hoping to significantly boost our wishlist so that we can reach a wider audience. Yeah, sure, I'll wishlist it. Yeah, so I got a little, I got a little, email from these people to play the game. Yell the cat. Aww. This little cat looks so soft. I just want to pet him. Consider this a big meow of gratitude. I hope will this madness manage to give you a proper chill. Some moments even made my own first stand on end. Every question about the demo or full release and every that would have been better if idea is worth its weight in premium cat food to me. Share your thoughts with my humans, sorry, the dev team. Yeah. I think it's really good. I think it still needs a little bit more polish. But I absolutely love the drawings and the environment and the vibes. They're all there. And I mean, it's just the demo. It's just a little snippet of it, so I'm not really sure. You know, like, you're only giving a little bit. Maybe it's going to get much more in depth as you play. You know, I feel like, I don't know what kind of game you're trying to go for here. If you're trying to go for like a choice-based visual novel, or if it's just linear. Because if it's linear, then that's fine. But if you're trying to do something choice-based, you need to give more options to be able to let the player make more decisions. And like, if you do something like that, it provides replayability. Because people will go back and be like, okay, what if I did this? Like, I played a lot of, like, Splay the Princess, and obviously Scarlet Hollow. You know, same developers. And lots of other stuff, I'm sure. You've seen, I've played, like, Siberian Way, things like that. The writing in this is really, really good. Like, whoever is doing the writing, it really creates the atmosphere. Like, even though there was only a few panels of drawing, and again, it's just the demo, I understand, but that writing is so descriptive that you could like, I could imagine all the little bits. Like, it was creepy even though, like, I wasn't seeing it, kind of thing. So you did an amazing job with the writing, and I just could see it going really far if you added those extra layers. But anyway, that's just my take. I'm just a little YouTuber. But this hits home. I love visual novels. I also love to write. So it's kind of, you know, it's great. It's really, really, really well done. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing this game with me. And to my audience, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And be sure to check out the game. I'll have the link in the description. And, of course, it comes out in, it seems like, the end of this month, in a couple of days. So be sure to check out the full game if you're really interested as well. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye-bye!